Singer, songwriter, and two-time Grammy winner Zach Williams joins me now. Zach, thank you so much for joining. Your music is so inspirational to so many people. How has Dolly inspired not only you, but that music everyone loves?
Oh gosh, I mean, she's amazing. She's one of the most down to earth people I've ever met. I can remember just the first time meeting her being so nervous, and just the way she kind of came in and calmed the room and made you feel, like you were, important and took the time to get to know you. I think that for me, just learning from her, giving everybody the time that they deserve is one thing I've taken away from, just watching her from afar.
I read somewhere that it was actually your wife who was the one who originally suggested asking Dolly Parton if she'd be interested in doing the song, but you thought that was a long shot. What made her say yes?
Yeah, it was kind of one of those things where if you don't ask, you don't know. I'd come home with the demo for the song, and we were listening to it one night, and my wife said that you should see if Dolly Parton would sing on that, and I was like, "Are you serious?" And so I asked my record label, and that was kind of their response too. Like, you don't just pick up the phone and call Dolly Parton. And so we got her the song, and she told me, she said, the first time I heard this song, I didn't even make it through the chorus. I knew it was special, and I wanted to be a part of it. And she was a champion from day one for that song.
Oh my God. Can you imagine your younger self that you were going to share a Grammy with the Dolly Parton on one of your songs?
No, I mean, I think everybody, you can obviously see the impact she's had on everybody in the world. I mean, growing up as a kid, you hear her name, you hear her music. I had grandparents and parents that listened to her songs, and yeah, I mean, I grew up in a small town of about 1,200 people, and it was definitely not something I ever imagined happening. Even when I started my music career, it was just one of those things, and still pinch myself to know that I played a small part, in her life, and she played a big part in mine.
Can you just describe what it's like when you are performing with Dolly Parton? I mean, when you're watching her in the studio where she's got that wonderful voice, what was it like watching her and just seeing what that was like to watch Dolly Parton in action behind the scenes?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the thing I noticed about her when she came in the day that we worked, I was expecting, maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes of her time. And I think we were there for about 3 hours. And
Wow.
every time she would go and do a pass at a vocal, I was like, that's it. That's the one. And she would be like, no, let me have another one. She said, I'm starting to feel it. Like, let me get another one. And when she would hit it, she knew that that was the one. And she was there strictly to serve that song, and like I said, just champion me. And we became, good friends and stayed in touch over the last 6 years. And I really hated to hear that, because it's kind of one of those things I just thought Dolly would live forever.
When you think about so many people who have all the accolades that she has, the one consistent tune I keep hearing is that she was humble, that she was the person you met on day one and the person you met same way years later. She understood people and seemed to really want to connect.
Yeah, and I think, she just made every room that she was in brighter, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like, the one thing I noticed is it didn't matter how many people were there. She was going to take the time to have a conversation with everybody in the room.
Did your faith contribute to the way that you and Dolly Parton connected?
I think so. That was something we talked about a lot. The first day that I met her, we were sharing stories, and she was talking about growing up in church and sharing stories of being a kid and going to church. And then a few years later, I got to go and be a part of a Christmas movie that she filmed in Dollywood, and she literally had brought the church that she grew up in as a kid log by log and had it rebuilt in Dollywood, and we filmed a Christmas movie there and got to hang out backstage and talk. And it was one of those things where I'm still, to this day, I still kind of, it doesn't feel real.
Is there a moment that when you work with a new artist, and believe me, Zach Williams, there'll be many artists who will be nervous to have you walk into the room one day, if not already right now, and wondering if you might grace them on their album and in their record. What will you remember to do as if Dolly were there?
Oh gosh, I think just make them feel comfortable. That's the thing. I think so many people, especially when you're working on new music, I think you're always nervous. You want to do well. You want you want to get your parts right. But, at the end of the day, I think just staying calm and letting them know that they're just as important as you are, and this wouldn't be happening without them. And that was kind of the thing with her. I was super nervous, and she was cracking jokes and making me feel right at home. And so, anything I can do to make somebody else, feel good about themselves.
Well, here's to her own home going. Zach Williams, thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.